It's an absolutely beautiful day today, so we are gonna head out and do something fun and unique. So let's get rolling. Before we head out on this adventure, we need to prep a few things for this evening. Viant had to chop up some wood because we plan on doing a big fire later, and he makes swinging the wood splitting maul look easy.
That was a good one. And this stuff is so efficient.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy. Do you want to know how much stuff mold in Oregon? So look at the inside of the fire starter. Your mold. Pretty impressive mold. Pretty impressive.
Now that everything is prepped, we can start packing up. I'm sure you guys are curious on what we are doing today, so stay tuned to find out where we're going and what we're doing. For today's adventure, we are heading out to a remote area of the West Coast to harvest some seawater to make homemade sea salt. So join us on this beautiful day for a mix of sun, salt, and serenity. All right, we just arrived, so time to jump out and start this fun adventure.
And we'll try to stay dry.
Yes, you'll see what we mean in a minute. All right, come on, little torpedo. So we are going to venture down there by the water, and we are hoping that we don't get splashed too much with the waves because it is very wavy. The tide is coming up, so gonna do our best to stay safe and stay dry. From the mud? So there are three main ways to make or harvest salt. Mine it, like the pink Himalayan salt. Dry it using the sun, like Celtic sea salt. Or evaporate the water by boiling it and then dehydrate what remains. Stay tuned to see what technique we use to create sea salt and how it works out. All right, Viant did some scouting over there. So we're gonna walk over there with the Peanut.
It's really
Be
nice.
very, very cautious because the ocean is no joke, especially when it's like this. So we're gonna be careful, check it out, see if there's a safe way to pick up some of this ocean water without getting completely soaked by these crashing waves. Easier said than done.
Alright. Not that easy. I think I will go to grab some.
Oh my gosh! Be careful!
Too late! Dang it!
I know, we can't do it here. It's too dangerous, babe. Get out! Get out! Oh my gosh.
Look at this! Well, I may go fast on this one.
Oh my gosh. Oh god! Be careful, don't fall!
Pure ocean water.
Oh, wow, it's so foamy. Okay. Babe, be careful! Be careful!
Whoa!
Oh my gosh.
Little bit of sand and debris, but it's okay. We'll let it like kind of like sit down.
Yeah. So now that we have our ocean water ready to go, we are going to take some time to admire the scenery and just wander around for a little bit. Sunny winter days are pretty rare in the Pacific Northwest, so we take full advantage of them when they come around. It's also really entertaining to watch the waves when they're crazy and crashing like this. It's really impressive and makes you have great respect for the ocean. See the little bird? This is just a small example of how violent and rough the waves can be. And it's so amazing to watch and experience, but from afar. This is wild, you guys. There's this little channel right here, and the water is just barreling through. The sound of the waves crashing against the rocks, and even all of these rocks down here, when the tide goes back out, turning on each other. It's very scary, very intimidating, but also very beautiful in a way. Okay, we managed to get enough water to make salt. So we are gonna work with what we were able to harvest, which should be more than plenty. You guys are gonna be absolutely shocked when you see how much salt is in just this small amount of water that we harvested. Anyways, glad we didn't get swept out to sea. The ocean is really raging right now. There's a big wave coming in right now. Wow. It's really fun to be outside. It's a really nice day. It's nice to breathe the fresh ocean air and just be out exploring. So anyways, we're gonna head back to the Rambo the camper, ambulance camper van, and continue our day. Go ahead, Beats. Okay, so we got the ocean water. That's great. That was our main task for today. Basically now we are gonna hang out in our ambulance camper, have a little bit of lunch, make some drinks, chill, and then I think we are going to explore the other side of this kind of rocky, beachy area. So first, lunch, then more exploring. It's a super, super nice day. So we're really thankful to have this nice weather during winter and be able to be outside and enjoy what the coast has to offer. Lunchtime. But first, a word from today's sponsor. Water is a vital part of our existence, and therefore, getting access to clean water is really important for our health and well-being. That's where this comes in handy. This is the Waterdrop A2, a countertop reverse osmosis water filtration system. The Waterdrop A2 has a 5-stage filtration system to reduce a wide variety of contaminants, which creates easy access to clean, healthy water. And with a 3:1 pure water to wastewater ratio, the Waterdrop A2 saves 1,200% of water compared to other RO systems. After installing the replaceable filter into the system, all you have to do is fill up the rear water tank, plug in the machine, and it filters the water automatically into the water pitcher. It's really easy to set up and it's really easy to use. And just like that, in seconds, we have fresh, clean, filtered water. Cheers! What's great about this filter is it dispenses instant hot water and also instant cold water. There are several temperature options to choose from, and you can also choose the amount of water that's dispensed. This is a great option for making hot drinks like tea or coffee, or any other drink that requires hot water. The Waterdrop A2 is super compact and portable and requires no installation, making it a great option for household use and also for RVs and campers. There have been times where we were obligated to refill our water at some sketchy places out on the road. But now with the Waterdrop A2, we have no worries and we can be confident in the quality of our drinking water. The 40-ounce water pitcher automatically refills itself when it's emptied, and it's great for filling up larger items like cooking pots or large water bottles. Overall, the Waterdrop A2 reverse osmosis water filter is a great way to get easy access to clean, pure water. A few things I really love about this water filter is one, it requires no intensive plumbing, it's just totally plug and play, and two, it offers both hot and cold water out of the dispenser. Be sure to click the exclusive link in the description or scan the QR code to pick up a Waterdrop A2 water filter and improve the quality of your drinking water. Special thank you to Waterdrop for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to it.
Oh, so nice.
Wow, Peanut, you see that? You see that view out there?
So now we are going to chill out, enjoy the sun, our coffees, and eat a little bit of lunch, and admire this gorgeous view. So we are just hanging out, enjoying this view, enjoying the day. It's really beautiful. So thankful to be here. No fossils? We could explore here for days. The coast is so wild and beautiful, but it can also be violent, unpredictable, and intimidating. And I think that's why I love it so much. Exploring the coast is one of our favorite things to do. It's such a beautiful area, so much to see, so wild. It's a little chilly, so Peanut, she's getting a VIP ride. But she's a little old lady, so gotta respect our elders, huh, Pete? Vion's over there trying to find fossils. And if you can see, the ambulance is way over there. Right there. So we are just enjoying the last few moments of the day and attempting to not get washed away by this powerful ocean. It's really, although it's really wild and intense, it's really beautiful and just so nice to be outside, spend some time together, explore a little bit, and enjoy the scenery. So we finished our day at the beach and now we are heading back to the ranch. Alright, so we're back on the ranch. We have this little area right here that we are going to be working on filtering the ocean water in the bucket. Vion is going to get the fire started in the background, and then we are going to start to make sea salt.
It's time for fireworks. Are you ready? Small explosion, but that was alright. Small explosion, but big fire.
That's for sure. Okay, little bit of an explanation. This is our ocean water right here. Kind of funny that it did this little design in the in the water. Ironic. So that's the unfiltered ocean water. I am going to filter it through this coffee strainer and this guy right here into this bowl. If it needs another filter, I will filter it again as I pour it into here, and if it's good, I will just pour it directly into here. This is what we're gonna use over the fire. We're gonna put this rebar grill that I made back when we were first building the house on top of the fire and let it boil. So with that being said, let's get to filtering and get this party started. Okay, so I just finished filtering some of the ocean water, seawater. I have a little bit left in here, but we cannot find our big stainless crab pot that we use to do crab boils. So we are obligated to use this kind of tiny stainless pot. But as you can see, I have it almost full. What we're gonna do is use this stainless mesh as like a screen so that the debris from the fire doesn't like go into the water, because that's what happened last time we made salt. So there was like a little bit of ash or debris or something in there. Anyways, we're gonna use this wire right here to just kind of like connect this on the top and see if that resolves the issue of the debris. To make sea salt, we are going to evaporate majority of the water until it becomes sort of a salt slush, and then process it further. Stay tuned to see how it turns out, and how it tastes compared to the two other ways to make salt. Okay, let's see what's going on right here. So we're gonna check the water, and try not to get burnt. Looks like it's starting to begin its boiling phase, so we'll just let it hang out for a while and maintain the heat of the fire. Okay, so it is about 5:30. It's not boiling yet, but it's going somewhere. There's small bubbles forming, so it's on the way. So let's see how long this takes to condense all of the liquid down there into the next phase that we need to create the salt. It's definitely easier to do this over a stovetop, so that way you can control the heat level and stir it occasionally, but we wanted to try to do it over the fire to see how it would turn out. Also, I have to tell you guys about this tool that we use to stoke the fire. This is what we call the snake charmer. It's actually a tool used for capturing snakes, which is why we call it the snake charmer. But surprisingly, this tool works incredibly well for managing the fire, adding wood, and moving the burning logs around. I'll be sure to add a link in the description for you guys because it's really an incredible way to manage a fire. So it's about 6:40, right?
Yeah, 6:50.
6:50, so it's been a little bit over an hour. We have a steady boil rolling, making progress. Here's where we're at. In there. So making some progress. Slow, but progress is progress, I guess. Good thing we put this mesh on there because it is covered in just debris from the fire. But anyways, gonna continue and hopefully at the end have some salt. Okay, little update. We are about 3/4 of the way until the end, so almost done. Just gotta watch it and wait until it turns into sort of like a little slush. Alright, so we are almost done with evaporating all the water out of the ocean water, and it is 8:10. So basically what we're gonna do now is pull it off the fire and then put it on our propane stove over here so we can monitor it a little bit more closely and stir it a little bit as it becomes a kind of like salt slush. Of course, we couldn't get our propane burner to work, and by the time we pulled the salt off the fire, it had moved past the slush stage, which is not what we wanted. Ideally, we would have liked to slowly boil off the rest of the water and stir it until it became a salt slush, but that's okay. We're gonna roll with it and work with what we have. And it looks like we don't even need to cook it on the propane stove. It's way drier than I was hoping it to be. Normally it becomes kind of like a liquid slush, and it dried out pretty quickly as we were trying to get this thing running. So I think I'll probably be able to pop it in the dehydrator directly.
Oh wow, you don't even need to! Look at the flex!
Wow, that looks really good. Okay, so we are in the outside shower house, and this is where we are going to set up the dehydrator to run for a few hours. So we are going to take the salt, put it on this tray, and put it in the dehydrator. I'm going to let this dehydrate for about 4 hours to make sure it's super dry using this dehydrator from VEVOR. I really love this dehydrator. It's worked really great for us so far. I'll be sure to link it in the description for those of you who are interested. Now that the salt is completely dry, I'm going to break it up and use my mortar and pestle to create more of a fine salt, because right now it's really chunky. I'm just basically breaking down these larger chunks into smaller, finer salt, so it's easy to pinch and sprinkle onto our food. As you can see, there are still some larger chunks in there, so I'm gonna grind it down a little bit more. And here is the final product. Pretty happy with how it turned out. Now the only thing left to do is to do a taste test. Welcome to our salt tasting today. So we finished making our homemade sea salt. And these are two other kinds of salt that we are going to try. Some French gray sea salt.
You don't even need to try, we know it's the best one.
And some North American pink salt. Yeah, so we're just going to test out each three, see what the taste comparisons are, and evaluate everything. So, let's start with the French salt.
Oh, let's do it. Gray salt. Interesting. You want some?
Yeah. So here's the French sea salt.
Very good. We like it. All the French people, vote in the comment that you like this one. Very good salt.
Yeah, true.
Okay, a bougie.
Wait. First,
Oh yeah, we were in some house. Okay.
cleanse the palate.
A bougie American pink sea salt. Way more fine than the gray one.
Oh wow, yeah. Here we have the pink salt.
It's weird, it's just salt, but you can taste the difference. I don't know how to explain it, but it tastes really like different. It's still good. Still good salt.
Yeah.
Interesting. So this one is mine. This one is more like sun-dry, I bet.
Yeah. They definitely taste different. It's hard to kind of describe it. I would say this one has a saltier taste. More like strong salt. If that even makes sense. Okay.
Can't wait to try yours.
Just don't get any of the big chunks.
It's the only white salt that we have.
And here is our salt. Definitely a different texture.
Yeah. Way more fine. It's really my favorite, this one. It's almost like dust, you know, instead of the other one are more like crystal.
I would say this is definitely a stronger salt, similar to the pink one, but not the same flavor profile, but pretty good.
So we won't eat any more salt today. I think we have enough salt for the whole day.
Not bad.
And how much water that was to produce this?
About a gallon.
And you will see what, like 2 months of salt? Easy.
Yeah, depending on how much you use.
Pretty
But
cool.
yeah, also, I'm sure we could have gotten more, but as you guys saw in the video, when it was at the end stage of becoming like the salt slush, we left it on the fire for a little bit too long, and some dried on the side that was like almost impossible to get off. So I'm pretty sure if we were able to do it the way we wanted to do it, this would be full and we would have more. But c'est la vie.
And it's just so easy to make. We can do so many batch, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like we are short on ocean water or anything, so.
Yeah. So overall, I think that was a really successful little experiment. Thank you guys so much for joining us and making some sea salt. And we'll see you guys
In the next one.
in the next video. Help support our channel by leaving a comment, liking, and sharing this video. As always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with our projects and adventures on Pacific Pines Ranch. We put out new videos every Saturday and sometimes even during the week, so be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any. Okay, bye.